And I've just started the recording finally.
I didn't know you were still recording these.
Oh, yeah, I do. Alright then, so what do you guys wish to do? Hello?
Oh, we're big again.
Overview map. Yes, you're Titanic now.
So we're, what, back out of the dungeon then?
Unless you wish to go back there.
So what?
Unless you wish to go back.
Back
No,
where?
Back to
no,
the...
I'm to the ruins where we killed everything.
So where to next?
Um, well, we got two more items to find. It's just don't really know where to begin.
What are the items?
I forget. I think the
Written
rock
down
or
here somewhere?
the living feather off a rock.
Living feather of a rock, okay. And death of some nightmane? What does that mean?
It's supposed to be a nightmare.
Well, we killed that tree. Oh yeah, we thought that one guy's nightmare mount was the one we needed to kill, but it wasn't.
Okay.
So we
So-
still need. We have that, and then the rock of living feather of a rock.
So Sammy, we still can't teleport here?
No.
Okay. I'm going to turn invisible and then fly up in the air and see if I can find the rock.
You did. You found its corpse.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Does it have any feathers?
You did that already.
I will take a bunch of those.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Mike, you did
We
that?
did that already? Well, it's not crossed off on our objectives.
No, we never collected. We found the corpse, and it didn't have any feathers.
You took the feathers
I
off.
thought I remember collecting a whole bunch of rock feathers.
Oh,
Feathers.
That's your...
Yeah, so shouldn't we cross that off our list then?
he said it wasn't. It didn't count for whatever reason.
You don't
Okay.
know this.
So,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
well,
The only way to confirm...
should make a point of only telling us what we know.
I should. So, to confirm if you ever complete all 4 trials, you must return to the place you met the Watchers.
Okay, well then let's just assume we do have the feathers, and go for the last one and go back and meet them, and then at the minimum, those guys can tell us if we have all the right things.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan. Good, he said.
Yeah.
So, where do you wish to go?
To the place he just said to go.
Well, oh yeah, I guess we'll head back to where we met them. And they're like, well, we think we accomplished everything. We're just not entirely sure. I'm hoping they can at least tell us if we did or not.
When you arrive over here, which is where they are, you do not find them. Hello?
Hello?
I'm hearing you.
Wait for you to finish your sentence.
You do not find them. It's in chat.
Okay. So, what now?
I'm gonna start saying, come out, wherever you are, dudes that sent us on these ridiculous quests to do 4 things.
Only when you complete all 4 trials will they appear.
Oh, well, I guess that answers that question. So we have not then. The rock creature, is that a knowledge? What knowledge check is it to identify to know anything about them? Is it
No.
nature?
You already did. You know it's a giant bird. That's about it. There's nothing to know about it.
Okay, well, knowledge nature because it's the rock king, and maybe if I had the knowledge nature, I would know that the kings usually take the highest perch, and maybe they're surrounded by lesser rocks or something. Like, that's kind of what I'm going for.
Is there like a library we could go to someplace where we could like read a book about rocks?
Yes, back in the city you came from.
Okay.
Someone do a knowledge nature check for that. And get a 32.
You get whatever normal thing you get for rocks.
Okay. It's pretty much impossible to track him as flying creatures.
That would require epic level shit.
I think you can do it. Only with the epic survival check, but that's fine. I'm not worried about it.
I can't help you.
All right. Well, let's go back and we'll hunt down. We'll just.
I know.
We'll hunt the rock into extinction on that one island.
That's what I have to do.
So I'll go back to the island. I'll use my invisibility and I'll fly around the island at a high altitude looking for rocks.
You find none.
Okay. Well, I'm going to keep looking until something else comes along.
Okay.
And I'll tell you guys that they either travel solo or in pairs. They don't typically travel in groups larger than that.
Okay.
After spending over a day, you find no flying creatures of any kind. Except for maybe insects.
Okay.
Buzzing around.
We'll go up to the highest peak in those mountains there and see if I can find any rock nests.
You do. Right next to a corpse.
The one we already found?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll go look higher.
That is the highest point.
And I think you found blood spatter at that around that corpse, didn't we?
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
Sam?
Is there maybe you could look for tracks and see if we could track down whoever killed it?
That's what I was going to do.
All right.
So track check. Let's see. There we go. That's a 33.
You find some footprints that you recognize you saw last time you were here.
What now?
You remember the footprints that you saw from last time?
The first time we found blood splatter. I'm going to try to follow that and see where it goes if I can.
Nope.
Are you saying the creature? Are you saying the blood splatter ends at the cliff and then that's it?
you don't really see anything that would indicate someone stepped in the blood. You just know there's blood on the ground around the corpse.
Okay. But if it continued bleeding, it should be a blood trail to follow. That's what I'm hoping for.
There's no blood trail.
The fuck?
Well, I mean, we're basically stuck in the game of guess what the DM is thinking. So,
I'm thinking of a lot of things.
From the rock?
Well, yeah, it's just the module is not really giving us much to go on.
Oh, they tell me right now how you do it. You're just not thinking of it.
I'm gonna assume that maybe they're talking about. Well, no, I would say it can't be natural rock. There's rocks on feathers. So yeah, I don't know. Because yeah, there's the bones of the rock are right there.
Joe, do you have a raise dead spell?
Oh.
No?
No.
I'm getting.
It is from the rock?
What's that?
We found that you're trying to track some reason we don't think it's from.
Well, we showed up. Those people didn't show, which means we haven't completed all the tasks yet.
Well, that's only because that's what Sammy said. At this point, it's kind of hard to parse the character knowledge and the meta player knowledge because Sammy just kind of blurts things out. So I don't even know what we know exactly.
Right. But at the minimum, we do know we haven't completed all the tasks.
I guess.
We were told that they would only show up once we completed them all, and that's it.
So what's this thing with the nightmare?
I have no idea. So we killed an actual nightmare creature, and
Did we explore every room of that dungeon we were in?
that I don't know.
Joe, it comes from the bird. Let me be clear. The blood is only around the bird. Like, it's coming from the bird. That much is clear to you people.
Okay.
Yeah. It's in a pool of its blood. Well, dried blood.
Yeah, I can just, I gotta look up and see what this certain location actually does, but I can see this something worth having her cast.
Drying spell, but you touch the person you dry on.
Oh.
Some of the water earlier, so that would.
Yeah, I mean, it would it would take 10 minutes to cast, but she could actually just put her hand on the blood splatter, cast it, and see.
Splatters from the rock.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you could. Do you have a divination spell? I think that's
And,
like a seventh level spell.
The certain location is divination. Yeah, it's
No, I mean the straight up divination.
oh no, I don't. No, she doesn't know that one.
Okay. What about Joe? Or if you don't have it, could you use it from scroll if we got one?
I could just rest for a day and memorize.
Oh, okay. Because you could use divination to try to determine who killed the rock. That might give us a clue.
I'm gonna, for the hell of it, I'm gonna have Silver roll a knowledge arcana check. Let's see if she's ever heard about some kind of special rock that actually grows feathers. Because she's just wants to get this done. So I'm gonna have to roll knowledge arcana.
What the fuck?
And her arcana check is a 25.
She knows of no such animal. Except the one that
Oh,
you
just
killed.
anything. It doesn't not have to be an animal. Just some kind of creature, some kind of special rock that.
What about a 35?
Damn, what the heck?
That's my knowledge arcana.
Okay, so if such an animal exists, you know of it, but you know it has no relevance to what's going on.
What, I didn't get any of that.
If such an animal exists, you know of it. Either way, it does not pertain to this situation.
He does know that such a thing exists. Or,
If it does exist, I don't know.
if it did exist, he would know about it.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess it doesn't exist then. Yeah, I really don't at this point. And we were given hardly anything to go on. And I don't.
Well, is this just like a side quest, or is this our main thing right now?
This phylactery that's hidden here.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we should just go to the spot where we were supposed to meet them and just sit for a couple days and see what happens.
Yeah, that's about the only thing I can think to do at this point. They give us like no real information.
I'm tempted just to Deus Ex Machina the knowledge.
You may as well.
Okay, so to complete the rock quest, you must get it from the Rock King, which is currently dead.
You might want to type it just so there's nothing missing out.
Yeah, it sounds like you can't even get a full sentence out without it breaking up at some point. Okay, well, we can't do that, so what's
The
plan
Rock
B?
probably has one.
What?
The who?
The group that killed the Rock
Oh, okay.
was still alive.
King is dead, he must. Well, then it's okay. Well, then it's essentially impossible because if we don't know if they left, we have no idea where they. Actually, no. She could, since we have interacted with them, I could have her use. Well, yeah, either bring it back to life, or I could just use discern location on them, and we could see where they are. Because we definitely have seen the creature before.
Those are the only two ways you can bring.
Be sure we got the 5,000 gold piece. We go to the place the next day. I memorized.
What's that, Joe?
Be sure we have a 5,000 gold piece gem.
My character does it. I don't know if anyone else does.
You can buy one.
Pick up a pebble on the ground and go, hey, I'll sell you this for 5,000 gold pieces.
So you can either do that if we have the means, or I can just use discern location to find those guys, and we can go after them.
There's also one problem. You do not know if they still have the feather.
Okay, but we had no other lead, Sammy. That's my point.
True.
We're at a stalemate at this point. So trying something is better than just sitting around doing nothing.
So tell me what you wish to do.
Okay, so are we gonna resurrect the thing, or am I gonna have Silver cast discern location?
Well, I think Joe already said he's not able to resurrect it, so.
Well, not until tomorrow.
Like
I think he said.
resurrect.
I just think he can't do it until tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
That's what he's saying.
What's that matter?
Because I don't know if he's gonna can do it if he has the material.
Thing on our treasure list for it.
Okay, well then I guess it's not gonna happen. So I'll have her cast discern location. I'll have her spend 10 minutes casting discern location on.
Doesn't work because they're not on this anymore.
I don't think we know that for sure. Because there's nothing else for her to do. She's going to cast it anyways.
Wait, it can't reach through through planes of existence?
No, it's actually, I think it's like an epic level spell to do the equivalent over the planes. Or at least a 9th level spell.
No, it can see through plane of existence.
It says the spell reveals the name of the creature or object's location, place, name, business name, building name, or the like, community, county, or similar political division, country, continent, and the plane of existence where the target lies. So for that, it would tell us if it's on a different plane or not.
Yeah, you know he's
So
on.
she's gonna spend while the three of us are discussing about it. She's gonna say "fuck it, I don't care," and she's gonna try it anyways because she has nothing left to lose by trying it. So for the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna kind of guard her while she's casting the spell.
Okay, So, you know he is on a material plane in some fuck-off place I don't know of.
Okay.
Currently doing I don't know what. The module does not actually know you will do this. So, he's currently underground in some...
Oh, that's because the module... Go ahead.
Yeah, he's in some facility underground, surrounded by... Well, actually, you wouldn't know this information. You just know he's underground in some facility. On the material plane.
No, it'll tell us exactly... No, that's the point. It tells me... Or it'll tell her exactly where he is. Like, if he's in the Leaking Cauldron Tavern in this city, on this plane, it'll tell me that's where he is.
Yeah, but then I...
Not that's just, he's underground. That's not specific enough within the power of a 8th level divination spell.
Yes, but then again, I have to think of all this information. I'm just going to say she knows where he is in some facility I'm not making names up for.
Because I think the module expected us to kill him, and instead they just ran away.
No, he's fully expected to run away.
Well, if the module expected them to run away, but then they have the feather, then that's just I don't know.
The module expects two little things.
How about you just assume we figure out what it is we're supposed to do, and then you move the next scene onto the where we should go next?
Because this is just getting unworldly frustrating.
I told you two ways. You can raise it from dead, or you could have stolen the feather before he left.
But I'm saying there has to be another option besides raising it from the dead. Because raising things from the dead is costly, and you don't always have the proper material on you in the case, which is the situation we're in. So they really expect us to do that and nothing else. That's the module. That's pretty fucked up.
The module gives you two options. You raise it from dead, or you steal the feather from this person. Those are the two options you have.
Okay, and then what's the other option?
You just give up on the quest and go home.
Oh, okay. Well, at this point, I'm about to just say fuck it, which is give up.
Well, yeah, that's why I was asking if this is a main quest or if
It is.
a side quest.
Yeah, I mean, getting this phylactery is supposed to be able to help us kill it permanently, but if we're not able to do it, then, well, I guess it's just not going to happen.
I don't see why we need this feather anyway. Let's just go get the phylactery.
Because I think there was, if I remember correctly, the four tasks are supposed to reveal its location.
Uh-huh.
Which is why we should have just killed those fuckers off to begin with, so they didn't have a chance to go away.
If you wish to go track them down, I will set up a scene for you to do so, but that will take me time to set up properly.
Well then, okay, so she casts a spell, and during that time, I'm just gonna shout out, you either help us out, whoever you are, with these, or we're just gonna say fuck it, and we're gonna leave, and then you're gonna have to fend for yourself.
I don't know.
I'm really just talking out loud, because I'm hoping they can hear me. If they can't, whatever, but...
They can hear you.
It just happens to be my frustration. It also happens to be my character's frustration at the moment. Well, no, let's just leave, because I'm just fed up at this point.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Let's go.
Or at the very least, leave, get the gem, and then come back and resurrect the damn thing.
If we got the money for it, I've got all of 10 gold pieces here, so I don't know.
Jill?
Do we have any treasure from the last time that we have written down yet?
We have stuff. Silver wrote it down at the end of last session.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do that. Let's go back to our native plane, sell some stuff, get the item Joe needs to resurrect the thing, and then come back and resurrect it.
No, I can teleport again. All right.
So that's what we're going to do, Sammy.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
Okay.
I hear you. Yes, this is a little bit fucked up for the module.
Yes.
Get the gem, we come back, we tie up so that we raise it from the... There's some still living a rock at the stupid feathers that you were told to get. Go ahead and take one and leave the rest for the next.
I didn't get any of that.
We're going to resurrect the thing. Take some of its feathers, but then leave. We're not going to take all of them. He wants to leave some behind so the next people that need to do this can do it.
Okay, so you spend the money, you get the items, you cast Raise
Okay.
Dead on the bird. Motherfucking bird. And then it immediately becomes hostile when you raise it from the dead.
What's that now?
It's hostile.
Okay, and then we're going to kill it.
But it needs to be
So
alive.
should we roll initiative?
It needs
Well, could we like charm it or something? Do you have a charm animal spell?
oh,
No, I don't.
When it's resurrected, it's tied up like a.
Okay. Tied up like a chicken?
if you wish to
Tie a
make
rope around its beak and tie its talons together? Put little leather bags over each
Around.
of its claws?
I'm not even going to do it. You get a feather to complete the quest. Because fuck this.
Okay, so we think we've got 3 out of 4. Now we just need the... I'm going to cross it off and just assume we've got it done.
Yeah, you brought the stupid bird back to life, took a made friends with it, got a feather, then left.
Yes. Now I say we go back there again, back to where we're supposed to meet those guys, and hopefully this time
They are still not there.
they're still they're still not there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it looks like we haven't got the last one.
I gave you the bird trial.
Death of some nightmare.
What's this Private Simon loot?
Oh, Simon was one of the original players, and he when he left his stuff behind, or left some of it behind to Silver and I.
Well, there's 20,000 gold in there, so
Oh, okay.
we could buy the gem we need with that.
Spent money from the.
The what?
So, what do you wish to do next?
Yeah, I'm not getting anything that anyone's saying here.
Yeah, now Joe's starting to mess up too. I don't know, Sam. I understand you say you changed your internet, but I just
So the last adventure, I had a list of loot.
yeah.
I was
Oh, son of a bitch. And Joe, you're starting to do the same thing.
to maybe switch to the.
Hangouts. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Sammy, you want to start a Google Hangouts
Already ahead of you.
or a Skype?
I am not doing Skype.
Or I guess you're not there.
I'll get some later. Don't wait on me.
Okay, so I'm here.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Great, this is even worse.
Holy snap. Paul, you're muted.
Hello.
Now can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello? Okay, cool.
Okay, so can anybody hear me?
I can hear you just fine now.
Okay.
Yes.
So what's up? Say what?
Hello.
He just said yes.
Yes, what?
That's all he said.
Okay.
I know it's kind of an odd answer, but
Answer to what?
Nothing important.
okay. So now we just have to
Obviously.
find this nightmare or nightmare creature, I should say.
Well, let's go take a nap and see if he shows up.
So while I was rememorizing Ray's Dead, I memorized every single fucking divination spell in the book, and I just start casting them all one at a time till I figure out what we're supposed to be doing next.
And then me.
Okay, so Dayuax, all the divination spells tell you the creature you must kill is hiding way over here inside a cave.
Good job, Joe. Thank you.
So, Paul, you should be able to use your tracking skills to find a path that leads to a cave.
Yes, I agree, and that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, yeah, she can't cast divination. She can't use the certain locations. She has nothing to go on. Well, roll survival check to find her way to the cave, and I got a 30 in my survival check to find the way to get to the cave and to the creature. I didn't see where you pinged on the map, so I'm just moving myself over there.
Just somewhere in there.
And then we'll go into there, and with my superior tracking skills, I will track it down, and we will go in and kill it.
let's see. In relation to you, it's exactly there. That's where the cave is.
Okay, well, we're going to go there. Okay, that's where we're going to go. Then we're going to go in the cave, and I'll start doing up more survival checks for Prince to find the creature we're looking for.
Or we could just kill everything that moves.
I like Mike's plan.
I will have to. I'm not looking to go. I'm not looking to go on a murderous rampage. I mean, there might just be creatures in there that pose no threat to us.
Unlikely.
If you get attacked, yeah. Well, I can't stop you from doing what you want to do, so do what you want to do.
Well, aren't we on an evil aligned plane?
Neutral.
I think it's just, I don't think there's really an alignment to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Sammy, we're going to go in the cave and look for the creature. I don't know if you need to set up a map or not.
Oh, the map's set up and
You
everything.
probably should, 'cause we're going to get to an encounter.
I was just reading up on the thing. Like, you have to move through a free ton of thorns, which are inflicting damage as you pass through them.
Okay.
What now?
Although you can just fly over them. So, after traveling through this place, you find a cave, who you know your target is inside.
Okay.
There.
I'll be flying.
Yeah, I think Silver's gonna she'll see, the only buff spell she'll only have up is it only costs her 1 point, so a second we get into the cave she'll cast shield. And then 14 and a half minutes later she'll cast it again just to keep her AC up.
Okay.
I'll also turn invisible just in case, and I'll have my weapon at the ready.
Actually, she's going to cast invisibility on herself and me and Joe.
Okay. Here are steam vents, which cover the entire way.
Here's a what now?
Steam vents.
I didn't understand that. Is this open to the north here? Steam vents?
Yeah.
How much fire damage are they putting out?
Some.
Well, I'm flying to the west here. I take one move action and then spend my standard action making a perception check to see if I can see any threats ahead.
You cannot see... maybe you could.
Yeah,
Can you see through steam?
Silver's going to have... Yeah. She's also going to cast visibility on herself. As she'll cast she's going to cast invisibility and see invisibility on me, on herself, me and Joe. And she's casting the fly spell on herself.
And I'm in darkness.
Make a reflex save.
You need to switch back to Comcast. Actually, when we're in here, I'm gonna do a track. Once we get to this spot, I'm gonna do a track check
Mike, I need a reflex
with a
save.
24. Me or Mike?
Do you have evasion,
For what?
Mike?
Yep.
Okay, so you take no damage.
Why? What's up?
You flew through burning steam.
Okay. Well, I also have fire resistance, so.
This is more powerful than your fire resistance.
Yeah, but you went through that flaming steam. Now your feathers are all puffed up and sticking everywhere.
Yeah.
For Paul, you can tell that a creature lives here, but you can tell it's huge and it's
Huge size.
yeah, and more than likely it's back there somewhere.
I'm gonna follow. Yeah, I'm gonna start following it to its main area. Whoa, that's too far.
So, Sammy, with 60 feet of dark vision, how far can I see into this place?
Can you see through solid steam?
What's that?
Can you see through steam?
Oh, the steam is blocking my sight?
Yes.
Okay. I'll fly over to here to rejoin them, even though they can't see me, but I'll fly up around these over that way. Because I'm assuming the steam is only coming out of these vents here, right?
Yeah, but they go from
So
one
right
side.
here shouldn't be any steam.
They cover from one side of the room to the other.
Right, but can't I see this way now?
No, you have to go physically past the steam.
Where is... Okay, I don't understand where the steam is then.
The map ain't best representing it, but you need to go. But it does cover from one side of the room to the other.
Okay, I don't know what that means. Well, I'm moving into the next room. Do we see a creature?
Roll initiative.
What the hell?
What?
It took my initiative away. I got a 28 with a 10 modifier.
Oh. Did you have... I don't know why. Something of how you did it must have done it.
Now it's saying 27 with a 10, but I'm just gonna... There we go. Okay.
So what is this creature here?
It is a
Oh, yeah, is it knowledge nature or something else?
Arcana.
Okay, I'll have silver roll that. Her Arcana, she got a 26.
And I got a 25.
I need to look up the normal thing for this creature. It's in that book.
The only thing I'm worried about is whether or not it has damage reduction.
Your bow ignores that. Your bow ignores that.
Oh, yeah. But if yeah, I guess I really shouldn't. Yeah, it's true. Okay.
What did Silver get? 24?
26. 26.
Okay. So all of you can identify a nightmare beast. You also can tell... No, actually, no. It looks more menacing than normal.
Okay.
Is that undead?
No.
Okay.
It's a creature of dreams.
Probably just better off typing it out.
So, what do you wish to do? Joe? Oh yeah, it's Joe's turn.
I charge it with a 38 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And a... Do I need spell penetration?
Yes.
28 spell penetration
Yes.
for a vampiric touch.
Okay. Since you now appear in front of him, he reacts to your presence as you're attacking him.
My turn, or are you doing something else?
17 damage. 40
Just figuring out damage.
Oh, okay.
You're the 40 plus 17.
17 damage, 40 from vampiric touch. I'm playing a card that adds 150 damage. I'm applying it to the vampiric touch. I just need to know if it also applies to the regular attack.
No. Also, you should normally play this before you attack. So is it 60 vampiric? Or
But I already applied it against the vampiric touch. I just need to know if it applies against the regular damage too.
no. So you hit him for what? 57 damage? So now what? Is that your turn?
Who's up?
Okay, then.
If
And I'm assuming that's your movement.
yeah, for my turn, I'm using the run action to run 120 feet in a. Actually, no, my speed is. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I got scout speed, so my speed's actually 50 feet now. So I can actually just move. Screw it. I'm just gonna run on a straight line. I can go up to 200 feet, but I'm just gonna go there, and that's my turn.
Silver's turn.
Her turn. She's going to do. She's gonna cast greater invisibility, and then just move straight up 80 feet.
That monk speed.
Yep, she just breached. She just got 80 feet at this level, 15th level. So she currently has greater invisibility, sea invisibility, fly, and then shield. Her armor class right now is 36. That's it for her.
Okay.
I'm still invisible too, but the second I just have regular, so as soon as I attack, it's gonna go away. What the hell was with my mouse?
Joe attacks you ferociously. So how do you fare? Joe?
Hello?
He attacks you. He does a full attack action on you. Because you're the only target.
Okay.
So, how much hits and how much damage do you take?
I ended up losing 91.
So you have, like, what, 34 AC or something?
What?
Nothing. Talking to me.
I got 56 hit points left.
Okay. I'm starting to understand you, so it's pretty. Can do that.
Okay.
Okay, so Gabe is going to start with a charge attack. To here, is this creature evil, by the way? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. This will be a hideous blow. And I'm going to use this card. So this will be a roll to confirm. So 23?
No.
Oh, damn, okay. All right then, so the damage is going to be extensive. So there's the chain damage plus holy damage plus fire damage, or is it immune to fire or anything like that?
No.
Okay. I'm also activating my Hunter's Eye piece for extra sneak attack. And I think that's it. So there we go. Total of 76 damage. And he's on fire, and he'll take an additional 1d6 fire damage next round unless he spends a full round action to put the fire out.
Okay, Joe.
Who's next?
Did each of you guys play a card already?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now it's
Oh, Joe's up. Okay.
yeah. Yes.
Didn't hear any of that. I'm just going and figuring out my damage. Paul can probably go next while I'm adding it up.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. I'm going to move 10 feet. I'm going to many shot him. So it's what? Issue 1. So the first arrow is 28 to hit.
Yeah.
So 28, 24, and then that 24 hits also.
24 does not.
24 does not. Okay, I'm going to roll on the third attack. I'm going to roll to see if I confirm. And does so if a 28 hit, that means 29 hits.
Okay, so I'm almost certain he's going to die.
Okay, 1 second here. Plus. So he takes 165. Good. That was quick and efficient.
Mother of God, you walk in to his literal home and blow him the fuck up.
That's what we can't. That's what we do.
I'm actually going to give you additional XP just for how you killed him and everything.
Works for me.
Oh my God. So, with the modified XP, you're not getting a lot of additional XP, just a little bit. So, 1450.
All right.
Alright then. There you go. You came in, you killed him, and then you just badass walk away.
So we win?
Sounds like it.
Game's over? Alright. We got a trophy?
No.
A dead nightmare beast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into my character because I think I'm doing too much damage.
I tend to think that too, but what do I know? I'm still new to this, to D&D.
I mean, yeah, it's. I don't think because I'm thinking that my skirmish doesn't multiply. I'm not sure.
No, skirmish damage does not multiply on a critical. Same with sneak attack.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Under sneak attack, it says should the rogue score a critical hit with a sneak attack, it's not multiplied. But for some reason, it doesn't say that under.
Well, it should say that because it's skirmish is considered to be basically the same thing as sneak attack for all intents and purposes.
Rule of thumb: extra dice don't double.
Okay.
I mean, everything that's immune to sneak attack is immune to skirmish damage. They're kind of basically the same thing.
Yeah, but I mean, I have a feat that lets me still do the damage to certain things that are normally immune to it. Yeah, because 165 damage with 2 arrows is just ridiculous. So yeah, from now on, Sammy, I'm just not gonna multiply my. I'm not gonna multiply my skirmish, and I'm not gonna multiply my D8s from my prestige class from now on, because that's just 165 damage is just ridiculous amount. I mean, a spell, I can see a spell doing that, but not 2 arrows. Do you want me to redo the damage, or do you just want to say it's done and move on?
Unless you can do less than 90 damage less, he's still gonna die.
Let's see. The arrows would crit.
Yeah.
That'd be what the arrow that crit.
Actually, could that bow actually do crits?
What could it be?
Go ahead, roll it. I don't see why not. If you don't kill it, silver will.
Let's see what it would have been. So instead of 21d6, it would be the crit would be 10d6, and then the other arrow would just be an additional 6d6. And then additional 4d8 from each. Okay, so that's 8d8. 7 times 3 is 20. Okay, so plus 28. So it would have been 100. That's only because I critted with one of them. That's not anything extra added in. Okay, that's more appropriate.
Yeah. So yeah. Anything? Yeah, but the one weakness to your character is if he ever gets caught within combat, he basically drops dead instantly.
If I'm ever forced into melee, well, yeah, I have low armor class. I mean, I can use my bow in melee and not take a penalty because of my prestige class, but I would get hit so many times that, yeah, low armor class, immune to crits, but it's just, that's the trade-off I made.
Yeah. Low health, low survivability, fuck tons of damage. You're a glass cannon.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say glass cannon. My character is very effective. I just have a low armor class. That's like my one thing, my one downfall.
Yeah, that's why you have meat shields in the name of silver.
But at least this way I'll start doing that change and stop rolling so many dice when I crit.
At least a little bit more reasonable.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what do you wish to do next? Head back to the place?
I say we head back to the forest area and like, hey, we've completed the task. Why don't you come out here and help us now? And hopefully they actually do what they said they're going to do and help us out.
Before you even arrive there, you can see them.
Okay, cool. Like, yeah, we accomplished those tasks with no thanks to you guys giving us no information to go on.
That was
good thing we're very good at what we do.
That was part of the trial.
Yeah, the whole world's hanging in the balance, and we're not going to help. We're not going to give you any useful information. But hey, if everyone dies, so be it.
We do have no connection.
And then Silver's just going to tell me to shut up, and then I'm just going to shut up because I don't feel like arguing with her or with them.
It also comes plainly obvious that these guys have no knowledge of anything happening outside this dimension.
So what's next? So where is this phylactery?
They don't have the phylactery. They have the location of the
I know they don't have it, but they're supposed to tell us where it is so we can go retrieve it.
They tell us where the library is that it's stored at.
Oh, is that what it... Oh, okay. I knew it was something. I knew they knew where it was located. Well, they tell us where the library... So we had to do these tasks for them just to get them to tell us where the library is, and the library then tells us where it is?
No, I think it's actually in the library.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. The library has the location.
They could have just told us. They just... And they just feel like saying, no, we're going to make you do these tasks, and then we'll tell you. So where's the library where the phylactery is?
I'm reading.
We'd get that bar end of the bargain.
Okay. So... This guy steps forward and says, "You have proved nothing, slaughtering beasts and Vaka-worshipping dogs. Worse, you allowed the Rock King to perish. The trial asked specifically for his living feather, yet he was nonetheless killed. You are no heroes. I declare that none of you shall taste the waters of the Fountain of Dreams. I contest your doubtful accomplishments and demand trial by blood. Only if you pathetic mortals can defeat me shall I consider you worthy of the final secrets of the Order of the Storms."
Unfortunately, I didn't really hear much of that.
God damn it, Internet!
Well, we have to do a trial, but we have to do a trial by combat now.
He does not believe you are worthy to receive to go to the.
What about our previous agreement that we already arranged? Sammy?
What agreement?
We had an arrangement to do these things, and then they were going to tell us where to go to find the thing.
Yeah, these three are all right with you, but he
He wants to
says,
find us?
yeah, but this guy over here, he says no. I do not agree to this, and challenges you to
What guy over where?
him.
Who him? I don't know.
We're not seeing anything but our tokens.
You know what? I never changed your viewpoint.
Okay.
There, I've successfully moved your your viewpoint over to where it should be. I never. I sometimes forget
Right.
that. Okay, so
Okay, so
he.
three guys. Okay. Well then, fuck him. We'll just have the other three tell us where to go. We don't need him to tell us anything.
Because he demanded trial by combat, they have to back off until the trial is completed. They tell you he has the
How about
right...
we just kill you then?
Yeah, you're going back on the deal we had. That's bullshit.
Diplomacy?
Just tell us where it is, and we can all move on. I don't know why you're holding out on us.
He says...
I'm actually gonna step over to this one. Like, just tell us where it is. We could...
Yeah. He shakes his head no
I'm just gonna stand here.
because... Because he has challenged you to a right by trial by combat, unless you either get him to back off or defeat the trial, you cannot learn the location of the library.
Okay, so this guy here is challenging us to a trial by combat to tell us where the library is.
He does not believe you are worthy of it. He point out that... yeah.
I'm gonna tell him we are worthy of it. We did the 4 tasks, and we proved our worth. Now you want us to fight you.
Yeah.
But before he can fight us, he has to complete 4 tasks for us, and then we're going to change the deal after he gets done.
Not a bad idea.
He points out the fact that the Rock King was killed, and that was not part of the trial, and therefore that's what he's using.
Sure it was.
We didn't kill him.
Doesn't matter. We didn't have to kill him. All that was, I'm going to point out to him, all you said was the living feather off a rock.
He was dead when we found him. We brought him back to life and left him.
Not only that, but
Not only
that, but if we had killed him first, he wouldn't have been living. So we had to take it off of him while he was living. So killing him wouldn't make much sense, anyways. It wasn't take it from him while he's alive, then kill him. It was just get a living feather off a rock, which is what we did.
Well, he just says he doesn't like you. There's knowledge that he has that, I have that you don't. That says no, he doesn't want you to finish the trials. It's just how it is.
We did, and you're either... Okay, well, these 3 here that aren't complete assholes are going to tell us where the library is. You don't want to tell us, that's fine. You don't have to. These 3 can tell us.
Is this guy arming a weapon?
He has his weapon in his hands.
I was like, I'm warning you now. You take a swing at any one of us, I'm going to put arrows right between your eyes. You don't want to fuck with me.
There are 3 outcomes to this. 1, combat goes. 2, you back off. 3, you diplomacy him to get to back off.
I'm going to ask them. Just tell us where to go, please. I don't want to have to fight you guys. It's nonsense.
Oh, these 3 in the back aren't fighting. They said...
Don't... Go ahead, Sammy.
They say that because...
Oh, those 3 aren't fighting?
No, they don't want to fight. They says you complete the trials, you deserve the reward. However, because this other dude says he wants to... he's challenging your right, they cannot proceed.
Okay, I understand. I understand what he wants. You're basically saying that one guy is basically trumping the wishes of the other 3.
So let's give him a fight and be done with it.
Yeah.
Can you do diplomacy
if
check?
he wants to. So So basically, huh? Oh, diplomacy?
Diplomacy is an option.
Yeah, I can have silver try diplomacy.
You guys do get a bonus to this
Okay, I'll have her.
of...
I'm too frustrated with these guys to bother. I'd rather just kill them.
Oh, well, because silver's more diplomatic, so I'll have her try diplomacy. And she got a 27 on diplomacy. Basically tell them, you're gonna fight us, you're gonna die. It's stupid. Just save your lives and just tell us what we pull up here under the agreement, and we all walk away happy.
Does anybody wish to aid that check?
It's just pointless to fight. It's a suicide mission. Huh?
Does anybody wish to aid the check?
Nope.
I won't on principle.
I'm just standing there swinging my chain around, ready to fly into combat at a moment's notice.
Got a 10.
Not for a +2, so that's 29.
Checking. Okay, it's 29. Add the modifiers of 12 equals what? 41?
I'm not sure where you're getting 41 the plus 12 from, but if you want to give that to us,
It
that's
says
fine.
right here. It says if the Rock King is alive, give the players +10. If you point out that you did not kill the creature, give them +2. That's a +12.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 41. And
Okay.
You pass. I'm just gonna say you pass. But he does. He does it only. I'm trying to think of the word, but I can't remember it.
Begrudgingly?
Yes, that word. He does it only just. He doesn't like though.
Yeah. I just find it interesting that 3 guys want to hold their end of the bargain, 1 doesn't, and then the other 3 were just going to say, "Well, this one guy doesn't want to, so we're not going to." That's just.
They will do it.
Apparently, every time they disagree with him, they got to fight him over it.
Yeah, I guess.
Well.
And then once, are they okay? Well, I'm just not going to worry about that anymore. Are they gonna? So they tell us where the library is that we need to go to.
They did. This guy right here in front. He just lifts his hand forward, raises it, and just a well appears between everybody. That is what you seek.
Nice.
Okay.
Well,
And so you have earned the right to return the lore of the Order of Storms to the world. The Age of Worms is upon us, and what the powers of old began so long ago now falls to you to complete. Drink deep, and remember, dream the dreams of ages.
I'm gonna watch you guys drink first before I do it.
I guess I'll try first. I'm immune to disease anyway.
I get out a beer stein so I can chug it.
Okay. So who does it?
I do.
Okay. So you drink from it, and every single one of you feel a rush. A sudden rush of alien yet strangely familiar memories all flood your minds. The world swirls in a vortex of lightning and wind, fire and rain, ending in utter darkness of nothingness. You simply float in nothingness for a minute.